And now, the most mysterious piece of National Lampoon Media. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I would just explain the details and tell you if it's lost or not, but instead, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to tell my story, my search that I've been going through for the past 3 years. Let's start at the beginning, 2021. It all started with my original National Lampoon movie search. I looked at Wikipedia, IMDb, and Letterboxd. Why Letterboxd? Well, it has tons of movies in its database, and little did I know at the time, it gets all of its information from TMDb. So, I type in National Lampoon on Letterboxd and start scrolling. On the very bottom, what's this? National Lampoon's Crazy Holiday. Interesting. Google translating the cover shows that it's in Greek. At the time, I did a small amount of research on it, and when I realized it wasn't going to be easily watchable, I pushed it to the side. 2022. This is where my brain got a little curious. Why in the world is this a National Lampoon movie? Why is it in Greek? This is obviously a cover from a VHS, but going into Google shows nothing. It's a movie that everyone mentions, but no one seems to know about. For example, here's a video I found of someone showing the filmography of one of the actors in the movie. It's mentioned, but that's it. It's just a movie that exists. What else? There's the Olympic Video logo, and there's even a whole Wikipedia about the logo, but it's just a defunct brand from the 80s. That's really about it. The most annoying thing about finding something in another language was, well, the language barrier. There are 4 or 5 different ways of spelling this movie, and here's the thing with obscure movies. Real quick, let's take a look at Back to the Future. It's a big movie. So you can Google Back to the Future, BTTF, Back to Future, Back Future. You can even type in Future J Fox. And no matter what you type in, as long as it has those keywords, the movie will show up. An obscure movie, sure, I can Google each individual word, but guess what? That's going to get me the definition of a word. I have to look it up verbatim, along with the 4 other variations, because you could be missing out on information that one title has compared to what the other title brought up. And yes, each title brought up just slightly different information. So basically, 2022 was the year of being taken into this rabbit hole. Searching here wasn't very progressive, as I didn't really know what to look for. But I did start looking on Facebook and made a forum post on a Greek media website. And going back to Facebook, so searching for lost media, Google doesn't show social media posts, at least not all of them, so you have to check individual social media apps. Now I personally only have a few, and that eventually leads me to Facebook. Now why does Facebook out of everything have the most information on this movie? I have no idea. From the beginning, Facebook has been my friend and also my worst enemy. There's about a dozen screenshots from the movie posted by someone. There's pictures of actors and covers from the VHS, and there's people talking about the movie. There's even proof that it does exist physically, an actual copy of the VHS. And then finally, the rabbit hole in the rabbit hole. 2 YouTube links to the movie. Ah, there you go. Mystery solved. Channel terminated and video deleted. Okay, well, I can just put this through the Wayback Machine since obviously so many people talk about it. No recorded links. Well, Facebook is a dud, and before anyone asked, I asked every suspicious person, and even some actors about the movie. No response. I even went as far to find people that reviewed the movie on Letterboxd. That's how far I went. No responses. I don't blame them. I sound like a crazy guy. Well, 2022 went, and then 2023. I do my usual monthly checks when... Holy shit! Someone posted a clip of the movie on Facebook. That's right, when I woke up and saw that, I almost shit the bed. I was ecstatic. Well, wait a minute. What's this? There's a watermark. Now, I don't want to give away this guy's name just in case, but this led me down another rabbit hole, because now, who is this man who not only has the tape, but has also digitized the movie too? This channel is, well, basically an archive of Greek media, which is really cool, honestly. This guy has about 10 different channels based on music, movies, and all that stuff. Well, let's contact them. Every comment section disabled. His channel description, no email. His Daily Motion, nothing. Found them on Facebook, sent a message, no response. This was the year where I really started to lose hope because I would find little bits of the light that would lead to disappointment. I would post a few more Reddit posts and the sorts, and again, nothing. But this was the year where I found something that I seem to have missed. This is a website that I've laid my eyes on before, but the one thing I missed was this button. Before, I thought this was the usual movie database copycat website, but this little link led me to this image. Oh my god. It's the back cover. Well, what? It's not that mind-blowing, but why does this copycat website have it when no other website does? It's not a movie database. It's a video rental store. Yes, in Athens. I instantly shot them a message and waited for a response. They're shutting down and they do not ship. Damn it. Well, if this was another Lost Media search, I could find someone willing to travel there and get it. But it's me. I am the only person doing this. And I am not flying to Greece. Okay. Before I get to 2024, I want to tell you something that I realized midway through my search. If you look up this movie on Google, you'll get video clips from Vacation, Christmas Vacation, the 2015 Vacation, in some cases even the Robin Williams movie RV. For a while, I never thought anything of it because I didn't speak Greek, so it's just similar words that led to similar movies. Then, wait, let me go back to the TMDB. Who even edited the fact that it is a National Lampoon movie? This one guy is the only source that it was ever National Lampoon. Okay, let's double check something. Treles, crazy. Diakopes, vacation. To, of. Theodotrophiu, menagerie, or zoo. From the plot synopsis and the cover, it obviously has nothing to do with a zoo, so let's take a look at some synonyms of menagerie. Basically, assortment. Here's what we got. Assorted people on a crazy vacation. Ergo, National Lampoon's Vacation. So because of one person's misunderstanding of it, it caused all of this. When I realized this, I was truly bummed. All of this searching for a movie that has nothing to do with National Lampoon. And I think deep down, I realized that from the beginning, but my curiosity got the best of me. But I'm not going to let this stop me. It's still Lost Media, and I'm going to find it. So the hunt continued. 2024. This is the year I went nuts. The search fell off for most of the year, but August, around the same time I came up with the idea of 12 Days of Lampoon, I realized I needed an answer, a solution. I needed a definitive conclusion. So I joined 10 different Facebook groups, and I copy and pasted the same message in every single one. A couple of scam messages, and then one day, I woke up and I got a notification for a message request from a few days prior. I seem to have missed a DM, so I clicked on the message. Something I briefly mentioned before is that there's only one photo of the VHS online, so if someone messaged me and they posted that photo, I knew it was fake. And what does this guy send? A different photo. That's a new tape, a real tape. I asked him for more photos. Holy shit, that's the tape. And so, I took a risk. I was going to send money to a random person in Greece. He had some credibility, but I'm used to buying stuff on, eBay or a proper e-market. Random dude on Facebook. He didn't usually ship stuff across seas, and the scariest part was payment. There's Zelle, PayPal, bank transfers, but I wanted to use something that the worst that could happen was I lost some cash. So, some back and forth about payments, I sent the money, and I waited. Great, there it is, a tracking number. $60, and about 2 weeks later, the most mysterious piece of National Lampoon Lost Media. Well, is it National Lampoon? Maybe not, but it still is Lost Media, and I can safely say my journey is over. For anyone curious on how I was able to play this PAL VHS on my North American VCR, I took one final risk, and I brought this one-of-a-kind VHS tape to a local transfer studio. And so now I have a physical copy of the VHS and a digitized copy on DVD. And the best part, no one has to go through the search again, because I'm not a stuffy collector. Here it is, on my new National Lampoon Archive channel. Feel free to watch it. Can I watch it? Hell no. It's in Greek. I have no idea what they're saying. But Conga by Gloria Estefan is in it, which might be the earliest that the song appeared in a movie. Besides that, maybe someday we can get it translated. All I know is that my search is over, and it brings me peace that a tiny little bit of lost media like this, even though no one cared about it, it's now found, and it won't get lost again. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, and thank you for joining me this month for the 12 days of Poon. See you around. Like a donut.